Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Morning Mastery, powered by the Next Academy, building construction leaders for what comes next. I'm Cody Phillips, as always. Hope this finds you ready to attack the day. I have a friend named Rich that drove down to the Gulf of Mexico to go fishing one day, and he had done this many times before. This day, he and his friend decided that they were going to try somewhere different. As my friend was launching the boat, he asked the man at the dock how to get back from their intended destination. Rich had made it a habit over the years of doing this. It was a ritual that his father had passed down to him. His dad would always say, "Just in case, Rich, just in case." The man at the dock said, "We are directly north. If you're anywhere around your intended destination, just go due north and you'll make it back to this dock." Rich and his friend traveled about an hour in their boat, got to their destination. They were having a blast, having so much fun, catching a ton of fish. What they didn't realize is a heavy fog had set in. It happened so quickly that it completely caught them off guard. They could only see 20, maybe 30 feet in each direction. It was getting kind of late. Sun started to go down. And Rich was naturally a little concerned and told his friend, "Listen, pull up the anchor. We got to get going." And Rich looked around to try to get some sense of direction. He could only, though, see fog. All of his logic said, "We need to go this way, go to the right." He asked his friend what he thought. His friend's father was a big fisherman as well, and his friend replied to Rich, No, it's not that direction, it's this direction." Totally the opposite of what Rich thought. Now he was really confused. He got his compass out, and due north, like the man at the dock said, it wasn't that way, and it wasn't that way, it was this way. Different than what both of them had thought. Against all sense of reasoning, Rich cranked up the motor and started traveling due north. Everything in his mind told him, "You're making a big mistake. You're going the wrong way. You better turn around." But he kept going. Back to what the man at the dock said, "Go due north, you'll make it back." He was traveling, crept along, couldn't go fast because of the fog. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, an hour. Now it was dark. A voice started telling him if you were going the right direction, you would already be there by now. Doubt was setting in. How many times over the last year have we heard these same types of voices? If you were going to get well, you'd feel better by now. If you were going to get that new job, you'd have it by now. There will always be voices trying to convince us that it's too late. You're going the wrong way. It's never going to happen. Rich's friend about this time started panicking, started yelling at Rich. "Turn the boat around. You're taking us out to sea. We're going to run out of gas. We could get killed." In spite of all these confusing voices, Rich kept traveling due north. Another 30 minutes, another 45, another hour. Just before they ran out of gas, they began to see the dock faintly come into view, and they made it back safely. So how did you do this year when the fog set in? 12 months. Countless obstacles, countless difficulties, countless dilemmas and stresses, but also countless opportunities. How'd you do? Did you fall prey to the conspiracy theories? Were you safe or stupid? Did you get addicted to the news and outrage, or did you focus and develop new habits? Did you take your frustrations out on your family? Did you lose your compassion for others, or did it grow? Take a minute today to process and reflect. Put you and your actions up for review, and don't lie to yourself. I said back on March 16th of last year the following: Crisis of this stature will test humanity. It will test you. You'll see the very best and the very worst in humanity over the coming weeks and months. Try to make certain you're on the right side of that equation. It appears that this is not a blizzard, this is winter, not a sprint, but a marathon. So understand your resiliency will be tested. End quote. Look at your successes and be proud of them. That you're still standing and listening to this is no small feat. Be grateful for that. Sadly, far too many of our fellow humans did not make it. On March 16th, just 85 Americans had died of COVID-19. By March 2021, over 500,000 have perished. Others lost jobs or opportunities or experiences that they'll never get back. We were all affected, but take a second to look at where you were lucky, what you have to be grateful for, what skillful maneuvering and resiliency allowed you to endure and adapt. But don't shy away from looking at those failures either. Where did you waste your time and energy? Where did you fall short? What mistakes did you make? Where did you get lost in that fog? What bad habits did you pick up? Were you part of the problem rather than the solution? Now let us learn from these successes and failures so that next time, and there is always a next time, we can be better. Better citizens, better people. It's been a hell of a year. But if we don't find meaning from this suffering, if we don't improve because of it, both individually and collectively, then we have added harm on top of the misfortune. And that is inexcusable. Sometimes in life, the fog will set in. You don't know which direction is the right direction. You have every voice telling you, it's not going to happen. You're too old. You missed too many opportunities. You don't have the connections. In the foggy times where you don't see anything happening, that's when you have to dig your heels in and say, I'm going to believe. In spite of how I feel, in spite of what people are telling me, in spite of how it feels and looks, I'm going to believe. Thank you for listening and watching. As always, I hope you found great value in today's episode. Don't be defined by yesterday. Be the best version of you today. Every day is another opportunity to learn and to grow. If you're in the construction industry or you know of someone who is, please visit our newly redesigned website at nextleadershipacademy.org to learn more about the Next Academy. Next is very unique. It's a 12-month curriculum built for you, the industry leader. Our 2021 class is closed, but we'd love for you to hop on the waiting list that will allow you to be notified first when registration opens. I want to take a minute to thank everyone who has supported the Monday Morning Mastery over this year and the Next Academy from inception. It's been a tough year for everyone, and I just can't thank you enough for listening, for watching, and again, just for your support of these messages, support of what we're trying to build, which is the future of construction education. I appreciate your willingness to hit that like button, that share button, and pass along this content to coworkers, friends, and family across all of the social media landscape. If I can ever help you in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to help, or more importantly, find you the necessary resources that can help you in 2021 and beyond. Please be safe and smart out there. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, attack the day, own your life, and be